Hello everyone and welcome back to Tiny Chuck. So, today I was playing World of Warcraft and somebody mentioned something in the general chat that caught my attention. He mentioned a game that I haven't played since I was a young kid. It's called Sherwood Dungeon. It's a browser-based 3D game that was an MMO, and it was the most basic MMO I've ever played. But this game, I used to play it quite a bit as a kid, and it sparked memories. So I was wondering, is it still up? Is it still running? Does it exist anymore? And lo and behold, it does. So I'm gonna play maybe about 30 minutes of it and see if it still holds some appeal or whether or not it's just aged horribly. So without further ado, let's get into the game. So this is Sherwood Dungeon. Like I said, it was a browser-based game, but I think it also released on mobile devices recently, a couple years ago maybe. It does look very dated. I think they said that this came out in 2004, 2005. The original version came out in 2002. So when I was probably in elementary school, I was probably playing this. How I came across it, I do not know. I played this more than I did RuneScape. It still uses... the combat requires you to use... I'm holding control right now for the combat. But they did use number pads. I think when I originally played, they didn't support WASD. They required you to use the arrow keys. Okay, I just leveled up. There are some things different. Before, I remember the icons being extremely basic. There was no skills. It was just attack, and you had like your potions and stuff. But I guess that you have special attacks now. So, I have a quest to kill these lurker things. So we're going to do that. Like I said, the game was very, very basic as far as like MMOs go. It doesn't get any more basic than this. They didn't even have this at all. I don't even remember if they had quests. I just remember grinding and then going into a dungeon eventually. And people still do play it, as you can see. There are some people who, I guess, take this sort of seriously. There are no like level listings for like NPCs and stuff, so you just kind of have to guess what creatures you're supposed to be killing. But yeah, this is version 3.0. If we were playing the original version, it would probably look a little worse. I think the character models have gotten a little bit better. The animations are exactly the same as I remember them. You click your character. You can change your character at any time. And you can change your character's appearance at any time. Uh-oh. There we go. And all the character animations are exactly the same. I guess they added those gems thing for their way to make money, I guess. It looks like they have a map. They didn't have a map originally either. I would say, as far as like browser-based games go, RuneScape has definitely aged better than this. I think they said that the creator of this actually moved on to work for a mobile game company in 2018. Level up. Okay, that aggro range is very short. I'm supposed to bring a letter to someone by a windmill. Oh, there's an arrow pointing to it. Okay. Look at me go! Hee. And I'm moving the camera by clicking and moving around as well. I don't like that it has that forced perspective. You can't just like keep it like that, or you can't even look at the front of your character. I was talking to my dad about this, and I said that the character models are kind of like slightly better than the original EverQuest models before they updated them. And I do believe that it is slightly better. Not to the current standards, of course, but like as far as how they originally looked, I would say that this was slightly better. The animations are nothing to write home about. I guess they went for a super realistic approach. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Okay. It doesn't look like dying has any penalty at this level. It might later on, I don't know. The game does feel very different from what I remember playing. Probably because they added a bunch more stuff since the last time I played. But even then, it's not horrible. I could still see like kids coming back to play this and having a good time. Especially if you have this from mobile. I don't know how well it would play on the mobile, but this is just how it is here. There are no classes. Pretty much you can build your character up any way you'd like with the equipment that you get. As far as I remember, there was only like melee, but I guess you can use amulets to do additional damage. Oh, and apparently you can jump in this game. That's not something I remember being able to do. I remember just being able to run around. Okay, that's different. What did I get? It looks like I got a level 3 axe. Cool. Cool, I just got a gift from somebody. Thanks, I guess. It's nice that these mobs are taking their turn. Nice of them. I took 3 steps back and that was enough to get out of aggro range for these mobs. Okay. These quests don't hold your hand at all, so you really just have to find everything you're looking for on a whim. That just looks like the base player model that they just shrunk. I gotta say, the animations in this are flawless. I would like to at least get into the very first dungeon before coming to a conclusion about this game. I've come to save Maid Marian. That animation kind of looks like so it was like motion captured, but like they didn't want to hurt themselves. Could have sworn I remember there being a dungeon. It was like a zombie type dungeon, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh wait, no, here it is. The sanctity of this place has been fouled. Dungeon level 3. Leave me alone, you big bully. I'm just here to steal all your loot. These mobs kind of just respawn at random points too. So it doesn't really seem worth going through at my level, which is only like level 3 or 4, but even so, the stuff that I've already got is a little bit better than what these are doing. But I can dual wield like that, and I will look pretty okay. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of fun that we had. And would I play this again? I don't know. Maybe for nostalgic purposes, but as far as like a hardcore game, no, I probably wouldn't. But it was fun while it lasted. So, until next time on Tiny Chuck, you all have a fantastic day.